Hi to everyone. My name is Francesca. I'm a Taoist and practitioner and teacher, and I am also a Jew. And two things go totally fine together. And today I wanted to share some observations that I have about the New Year, the Jewish New Year. We are, at the moment I'm publishing this video, we are in the few days before Rosh HaShanna, which means Rosh is the head, the beginning, Ha Shanna of the year. Shanado as root in the Jewish language, in the Hebrew language, as Shin Nun Hey, which means also something that change, beginning of the changes. So how would we want to change? We generally, for any Rosh HaShanna, also who's not Jewish, that celebrate their New Year's in other times of the year, or for our personal New Year when it's our birthday, most of us set intentions. From this year, now is new, everything, some kind of sensation of having everything cleaned up, and we can start new. I want to keep this, I want to keep that, new propositions. And in the Jewish tradition, we are invited to do this in the month before Rosh Hashanah. It's called the month of Elul. We set propositions. We even say that the king is in the field, meaning that the force, by Taoist point of view, because I'm also a Taoist, the force, the God is in the field, the force of creation here in this world that in Jewish tradition is refers to kingdom, that is this world, and it's accessible to everyone. Which is a wonderful period to set up intentions. And we do. We set up our intention, we do a lot of work. It's when we set up intention, it is suggested to look inside ourselves to see what we really desire. In Jewish tradition, this is called Cheshbon Nefesh, to see your own soul. As Taoist practice, I will suggest, for example, just starting with the inner smile. You can find this practice in the other channel of mine, Francesca Labarca, just said my name. I'll put the link down here in YouTube. And to listen to what we really need, what we really want. And we set our mind, or clarity of mind on them. And apparently that's all done. Except that in the Jewish tradition, when we start our sequence of it's a month of prayers, fundamentally with particular holidays, we have Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And in Yom Kippur, which is the Day of Atonement, it's a continuation of this phase of growing and changing the New Year's. The first prayer is called Kol Nidre, which means all the vowels. They start Kol Nidre, and it goes through an incredibly deep effort on nullifying every single promise and vow we made the year before, including the ones of the month before or the day before, fundamentally. It's like, I promised I will do this, I will do that, I'll promise to this and that, and even the promises that I have done without thinking about, even if I say something without even consciousness, or not even the prayer, I set my awareness on it, even the ones that I said, I would like to do this. Please nullify them all. So what? I just made a month of work to actually set myself on some intentions, and now I nullify them all. So I was thinking, there is a very beautiful practice, which to me was taught by Huan Li, which is a Taoist teacher. Again, I'll put the link to his website and hopefully work down here. And he does also in his courses wonderful work about dream work. Now, dream work is a very, very high level of practice, but it's beautiful and it's worthy. And in the dream work, the idea is to be conscious, have conscious dreams. Possible, it's known that it's possible, even scientifically known that it's possible to do so. You're sleeping, but you're aware you're sleeping. And so you have control on your dreams. Now, one of the things you do in your dreams may be that you set an intention, a desire for your dream and for your life. It's believed in Taoist practice that this brings the energy into our lives. Now, the last techniques for entering into this dream state is something very, very interesting and has to do with nullifying your vows. Because once you have set your intention for the dream, this is a technique to actually go into a dream state, a conscious dream state. Once you have set your awareness, you're all young, you're settled down, you cleaned up your channels, and then what you do, you lay in bed and you start to dissolve your body from feet to head. You keep your attention on the intention you had, and then you start to dissolve your body, like if your body was disappearing from feet to head. And when it gets to the head, you have to trust and let go of even of your intentions. They were set, message sent to the universe, Jewish tradition, message sent to God. You let go and you dissolve your last part of your mind and you sleep. Now, few observations about this apparently seemingly very easy technique. Why I see resemblance between this and the Kol Nidre prayer and the setting of the Jewish prayer, because in the Kol Nidre prayer, it happens in Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, where we trust that the universe is much more than what we think. So there is a tikkun, which means a reparation, a coming to the whole of everything, but we don't see it all the time. We are limited beings. And that means that we have to trust. Rosh HaShanna starts in Taoist terms, is the energy of trust. Rosh HaShanna starts I think the only holiday of the Jewish calendar that starts in a black moon, not in a full moon. The black moon is the time of absolutely yin for Taoist tradition, a time where everything is open to unknown, to unformed. Again, the energy of trust. In Taoist tradition, the energy of letting go, trust, is also the energy of water. The energy of water is related to our kidneys. Our kidneys are the organs that mostly react to stress, also medically through adrenaline glands and other. And when they are depleted in Chinese medicine, you have problems of sleeping. Also, you have problems known that if you have stress problems, you can't sleep well. You also focus very badly. There are techniques to help the energy of the kidneys. Meanwhile, kidney breathing and bone breathing, which again, I sent you to the other channel to get the videos I did about this. You have to look on Francesca LaBarca. Please subscribe, eventually help the channel, and this channel becoming patrons of the channels, which means that you give a small amount of money every month. You subscribe to it, like $1 a month. It's not a big deal, hopefully, for you. I really hope it's not a big deal for you. and you help the building of these videos. Anyway, these videos will be there anyway. Try to do it as much as possible. And so go to this channel, Francesca Labarca, and look at bone breathing and kidney breathing. Both techniques great, even if you don't want to do any setting of intentions or any dream work, just for replenishing from stress and have good sleep. Returning to our original trend of thought, the fact that this is a holiday very much in the inside and about forgiveness, the energy of cleaning up waters, it's a hint that these two are connected. The next nice things I wanted to add are some tips of mine that I found after trying to practice this technique that Juan taught us a long time ago, which for me is very useful, and I was able after a while to actually do it. It's a wonderful technique. It's wonderful, wonderful work. Now, I've noticed that to get into the right state, to actually dissolve of your body, it's not so easy, because you really have to fall asleep when you get here, not after and not before. Most of the time you get to the level of the heart, fall asleep, and if you get here, you don't fall asleep. You are too concentrated on doing that, and then like, now I'm awake, I'm waiting for sleeping. So I found out, interestingly, that more than dissolving our body, it's important to look at our body dissolving. When we go to sleep, there is particular things that happen in our nervous connection to the body, to the movement of the body, cut out. We don't move in REM state. We don't, except the eyes. We don't move. And if you are able to observe this process to happen, so go to sleep, keep your attention, and then observe yourself going to sleep. I notice really from feet up, I lose my body is dissolving on its own. I do not dissolve the body is dissolving on its own. And when it gets here, I can let go. I just trust that my dream state is anyway a conscious state. It's not my conscious when I'm awake, even if I can by now feel that they are both present on different levels. And but this is after I think it's 20 years I'm trying to practice these techniques by now. Observe your body to dissolve. To me, this was the best way to practice. Also, trust your intentions. You don't have to continue to follow them in the dream. Also, see what the dream tells you. Because, and here I close this section, because as all the holidays in Jewish tradition, they're all Shabbaton, like Shabbat. Now, Shabbat is a topic that I will hopefully cover another time. If I can say something about it. Big topic. It's the day of rest for the Jewish tradition, but it also means it's in the, if you look at the Bible, Torah, 7th day. In the 7th day, God completed his own work, not working. Also another little paradox there. Why? Because there should be, as base of all the Taoist techniques and Jewish techniques, everything comes from the Ein Sof, the without and the infinite. And the Jewish tradition is above the tree of life. Again, other videos about that. Above the tree of life, above the stream of energy that form these worlds. And in Taoist tradition, the Wu Wei, exactly same translation, which means again the nothingness, the space where everything is possible. If you think at something, you're actually restricting. You think at something, you don't think at something else. well, you can think at something else, but there is a limited number of things you can think in the same time, meantime. So you have to let open, we have to let open again the energy of trust, sleeping, flowing, water, a lot of water in Rosh Hashanah. I'll tell you now why. Flowing water, because we need to be open to the unknown, to the bigness, to this king in the field, to access it, to ask for something that is not in my means in this moment. So, why I said one last note, why I said lots of water in Rosh Hashanah, because in Taoist tradition, in Jewish tradition, we have a practice just after Rosh Hashanah to go to wash, to throw stuff in the water, to give food to the fishes in the water. Each part we throw, each food we throw is something we want to throw out from ourselves. Very nice practice to do. A very nice ritual to do. And again, is about water. Thank you for listening. I hope this was helpful. If you have any question, please write to me. I'll let the links under this video here, and or in the other pages I'm going to publish this. And again, have a great Rosh Hashanah if you're celebrating it. Have a great Rosh Hashanah if you're not celebrating it, because these videos are made not only for Jewish people, not only for Taoist people, but for everyone that wants to access these traditions, this wisdom that comes from these traditions. There is a difference. And want to participate. By the way, this wisdom is also shared by the other two monotheistic religions like Christianity and Islam, that come from the same Jewish tradition. And even if sometimes they're shared in different moments, the core ideas are, on my point of view, very much similar. Enjoy, let me know. Have a great New Year. Bye.